Hey, what's going on everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're about to start playing some more Tennis Elbow Manager 2. So, first off, thanks everybody who's been watching the series up to this point. Last week we had a spell where there was only a video every other day. For this week we're going to try and go back to a video every day, but what we're going to do after some feedback from you guys is try and sort of focus mainly in around Nerdy and his career. We will play the other two guys, but we're gonna simulate those. Whether I show them on video or not, I'm not 100% sure. What we've also done is we've literally just entered Nerdy into the Grand Slam, so and the Masters. So we're going to see him hopefully play in some of those big tournaments, but probably get beaten. And I'm hoping in the off times between those big tournaments, we can really hone in our skills in various areas. Let's have a little look. We've got Juan Lopez here, who's in the final of the Freudenstadt. We're going to rest him over here for 2 hours. Everybody else hasn't got any hours to spend. But our next tournament over here for Nerdy is week 51. But as you can see, Nerdy skills, we need to work on the volleys, we need to work on the specials, but we're looking pretty good, pretty consistent right across the board. Smith has a tournament coming up as well, but we'll work through those as we go. Let's just have a little look. Has anyone got any sponsorships that they need? No, we're all good here. Oh, we haven't done any for him. Let's sign this one. I don't think it really matters too much. Okay. Right, so we're gonna go straight into this. So I'm gonna next this, and we're gonna do the text base, and we're literally just gonna start and skip to the results. And Juan Lopez has won his first tournament. I don't know whether it's the first one we've played with him. I'm not sure it is. But a nice start there. We've got him on the board, which I'm hoping is going to help the rankings as well. Let's just jump to the training section here. We haven't got any hours to put in. You got 2 hours. We'll use that on resting. There you go. Okay, you're going to have to fly back, which is going to cost us shed loads of money. So as you can see, he's gone up to up 59 places to 103, which is pretty good for us. He must be up here somewhere, surely. Maybe not. Fair enough. Okay. You have to qualify to enter the Indian F4. We'll do that. We're not going to go with the player. We're just going to get this underway. Travel plan for Nerdy. Do we go with Nerd? Let's go with Nerdy. Okay. He's got the money, and we're not going to go with you. Oh, and you're coming back, are you? Oh no, you're going straight to another tournament. Okay, so we've got a lot of tournaments going on. We've got Nerdy in Segovia. Not even sure what kind of tournament this is. This is a challenger tournament, so we won't play too much to it. Smith going on as well, and we got Lopez. We're probably going to text base most of these, I think. 6 hours worth of training. Yoga it is. Okay, what else have we got? So up against Bostan Rallo, we've got considerably better than him. We won't play this one. We're only going to play the slam. So it could be that this episode doesn't have a huge amount of tennis in. But let's get started. We're going to skip to result 6-2, 7-5. We did win in a tie break in the last game, or in the last set. Okay, we're through to round 2, and we'll be playing P. Hortemeyer, obviously. Let's go to the next match. Our next match is training with Lopez. We're going to do some yoga over here. And he's up against Schalk Mantz. Again, we look like we've probably got the beating of him as well. So let's skip here. We had to take it to a third set, but we did win after losing that first one. So well done to you. You're through to round 2. And then the next match, I think, is Nerdy back up again. We're going to rest with you, or let's do some yoga again. Okay. And Nerdy's up against Hortemeyer. Now, this looks a little closer, I have to say. I don't know how balanced this simulate text is. I get the feeling it's not quite as balanced as the actual watching the AI, but there we go. We're through to the next round. Well done, Nerdy. I would expect nothing less, to be honest with you. Okay, next round. What we got? Lopez over here. Training, 7 hours. We're going to get you to do more yoga. Okay. So Lopez versus Boktavex. We look like we've probably just about got the beating of him. Let's get started. Skipped a result, and we have lost. Lepiz is out. 5, 7, and 4, 6. So you're going to be flying home. More money down the drain. Okay. Still have some training hours left, so let's jump to this. You've got 18 hours left. You're currently at a tournament, so I think we can probably invest this in something. I guess return. Let's put it all in there. There we go. Nice. Okay, what about you? How are you doing? 24 hours. You're at a tournament, so I think I'm going to just get you resting. And Nerdy, you're going pretty well. You've got 2 hours. We'll put that into some yoga. Nice. Okay. Next week. So this is kind of like the back end of the tennis year. So we're just kind of working our way through this. Dominic Ivons, we should be beating. And we should be beating pretty comfortably, which we have. Nice. Okay. We're into the semi-final. Up against that dude with the name. Next week. Smith is here. He's ready to do his qualifier. So let's get this one started and skip to the result. Again, we're through with a win there into the qualifying round 2. What have we got? 2 hours over here for Nerdy. You can yoga. This is a little bit confusing with everybody at a tournament. You're going to rest for 2 hours, and you have no hours. Okay, good. This is a little bit confusing with everybody doing stuff. I can't keep up with it. Oleg Murder Jamalav. Can't be right. He looks it looks a bit more even, this one, I have to say. Let's get going. And we did win through 6-4, 7-5. We're into the final where we will take on Iqbal. We are seeded first in this tournament, so we should be winning it. No hours for you. No hours for you. No hours for you. I will kind of wish it said next match rather than next week. So Smith up against Umai. Almost the wrong button. Let's get going. And Smith is through again in the qualifiers. I like it, Smith. Good work. J Cone up next. Wild card. We got some hours to spend again. Yoga. 2 hours. Thank you. Yoga. 2 hours. Thank you. You've got nothing. You got nothing. It's a bit weird because kind of it all seeps into one because you're spending the time for everybody else split up, whereas for Lepiz we've kind of done it all at once, so it's a little bit weird. So we're up against this dude. Again, we've probably got the beating. 6-4, 6-4. Good work, Nerdy. We won Segovia. Another win for Nerdy. That's good news. We needed one of those. So Nerdy is back with 2 hours in the bank. Let's yoga it up. Smith and Lepiz. Okay, right. Next week. So qualifying round 3. We should be winning this one as well. And we have quite comfortably. We've qualified for the main draw, so we're off to India. How are we looking? You got 2 hours. We're going to put that in resting. And then Nerdy, you're done. Perfect. Okay, next week. You have 23 years left of play. Jeez. Okay. That was our first season done and dusted. Nerdnand, winner of this tournament, didn't improve his rankings anyway. Did get some money though, which is quite nice. Thomas Smith hasn't really affected anything. Didn't really affect anything for you either. Okay. You have to enter the qualifying of Germany. Do you want to do that? This is for Smith. Yes. We're going to return. Okay. And you're off to Germany. We're not going to travel with you. We'll send you off on your own. And again, we'll skip through these fairly quickly. I guess it's a case of whether you guys see this or not is probably the big question. So we should be getting the win on this one. It looks pretty garbage. And we have good work. This is in Shrewsbury. I'm a bit confused. I thought we were going to Germany. But apparently not. Okay, so let's have a little look at what we've got going on. Nerdy, his next tournament is in Brisbane in week 1. So let's just have a little look at what that looks like. So week 1, no tournament this week. So what actually is happening? So we're entering this, the Brisbane to TET 250. I don't really want to enter this, but I have to pay if I don't. So we are entering these ones. These are the ones we're trying to enter, at least the Grand Slams, with lots of money up for grabs. So it's a case of whether we play this. I guess we probably shouldn't, but I think we've just said we'll go, so I guess we'll learn from that. Okay. Let's have a little look. You've got 6 hours left to spend. You're at a tournament. We're going to get you resting. Piz, you're at a tournament as well. You're already rested. You've got 42 hours. Next tournament is week 1, so that's next week. Let's put maybe like 10 hours into this. And then some hours into yoga. Maybe like 3 hours into this. And the rest into yoga. Boom. Okay, we'll just try and keep these topped up. Let's keep going then. This is Thomas Smith versus Yi Fei Wong. Just going to get straight into it. Good work, Smith. Okay. Eight hours worth of training for you. You are at the tournament. We're going to put it all into yoga. Get you back up a little bit. You've got 8 hours as well. It's all going into yoga. Okay. Next week. Lapiz versus Bojan Smith from the UK. I wonder if there's any relation. This one might be a tougher match, I reckon. And it has. We've lost that one. But after winning the second, we lost the tie-break in the third. Bit disappointing. You can return home. What have we got going on here? You've got no... Okay, your next tournament is week 52, which is where you currently have been. So let's do some bodybuilding. Boom. I don't know when your next tournament is, but we're going to slow down on tournaments for Smith and for Lapiz. We're going to try and bring that back and focus mainly on Nerdy. This is going to be a defeat, I think, if ever I saw it. Come on, Smith. What you got? Holy crap, we actually did it. Good work, you, buddy. We're into the quarter-final. He was the 7th seed. We did it. Good work. Okay. 1 hour. Ouchie. Rest. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. So Smith up against Patrick Long from Switzerland. We should be winning this one, I think. And we lost it. Okay, cool. Patrick Long knocked us out. Wild card. Congratulations, Tom Smith. You were qualified for Germany. Okay, we're going to send him to that one. And just see how that goes. I think that's probably fair. Thomas, we need to maybe yoga you up. Okay. And this should take us into week number 1. We still have some hours, have we? Have we? You, okay. Let's get you yogaed up. Okay, congratulations, Smith. You've reached the top 500 singles for the first time in your career. Good work. Look at that. Look how many places we went up from qualifying for that. That's pretty impressive. Career prize money, $1,059. Considerably in debt. Okay. Your rank is 80th. And you went up a significant amount. Okay, fine. Look at this. Holy crap. Okay. So, Nerdy, you're travelling to Brisbane. We could potentially invest more money into this. I mean, that seems like a lot. But let's do it. We're going with him. We'll stay in a nice hotel in Brisbane. Thomas, you're going here. You can go in the cheapo seats. We get a bye in the first round, which is nice. And you're the wild card in Germany. Okay. So Smeth is up. Let's get him yogurt up. We'll just... Okay, you're yogurt up. Good. So Thomas Smith up against Andreas Botesto. This is easy slim pickings. Terrible opponent for us. We did well. Okay. We're through. We're up against the 30. This could be our Germany tournament over. Nerdy, you've got 18 hours to spend. Oh, we could put some more in this, I think. Boom. Okay, a little bit of points in there. You can rest, Smith. And Juan, you got 42 hours. Nothing planned for your next tournament. We are going to boost you through the roof, my friend. Let's start with this. Boom. Okay. We're all good. Let's keep going. As I said, I apologise. This one's going to have very little tennis in, I think, for the time being. But we want to get to a good place where we can focus on Nerdy. So we're just kind of doing the remnants of last season. Easy win for Nerdy into the quarterfinal of Brisbane. No hours to be spent. Okay. Thomas Smith up against Lewis Londo Cotton. Should be quite an easy one as well, and is. Good work, you're into the quarterfinal. Okay. 2 hours for you. Let's get that yoga underway. And 2 hours for you. You know what's coming, Nerdy. You're used to this. Okay. Next week, what have we got? Nerdy up against Franco Dilbanez. It's going to be a slightly closer one, I think. We've possibly got the edge, but let's see. We do win it. We win through. We're into the semi-final. Against a wild card. Okay. Next week. Okay, so this one doesn't look good. Okay, here we go. Oh, unlucky Smith. He put in a valiant effort. Just fell short. We lose more money. Okay. You got 12 hours to spend. Let's put all of it into this, maybe? Boom. Nerdy, you got 2 hours. We're going to yoga some more. Okay. It's like when we took our coaching qualifications, we literally just learned yoga. That was it. Okay, we're up against Andrew Bolt. We've played him before. We have beaten him before. Let's see if we can beat him with the text-based scenario. Yes, we can. Beautiful. We're into the final where we are up against P. Karina Bisto. He's ranked 7th in the world, I think is what that was telling us. But with yoga, we can beat anyone. Okay, here we go, Nerdy. It's all you. It's all you. And we have won. Good work. You've won in Brisbane, the Australian TET 250. That'll do us well leading into what I'm hoping will be more of a focus on. So you've got a tournament in week 3. You haven't got a tournament planned. Nerdy, you're at a tournament, but you're heading home. Let's just go to next. Nerdy, you've reached the top 50 for the first time in your career. Good work, buddy. Good work. Smith, you went up some more places. Okay. Mandatory tournament. Due to your ranking, you have to participate in the Australian Slam tournament in singles or not play any tournament. Okay, well, it's the Australian Slam, so we'll send him. Thomas Smith, you have to enter. Do you want to? No, we're going to pass on that one. You're going to fly back. Okay. Okay. So let's have a little look at what we've got. We've got a tournament in week 3, so we're going to just take it easy with you. You're also going to that same tournament, and you are not doing anything. We're going to try and pass some of these things, I think. So I appreciate there wasn't a lot of tennis in that, but I'm hoping that from this episode going forward, we'll start to see some of the bigger stuff in the Slam tournaments. And what we'll probably do is jump back to the watching the first couple of games, then skipping to the end of the matches if it looks like an easy match. But I'm really interested to see how we do in these bigger tournaments. It's going to be tough, but I'm kind of hoping that between episodes of big tournaments, we might have enough about us to be able to bring back the good times to Nerdy and come back and do some training between those matches and go from there. Let me know what you think of this new format. Again, we're probably not going to see that new format until next episode, and we'll kind of play it, see how it goes as we go. Again, I apologise this didn't have a huge amount of tennis in, but I'm hoping that sets the scene as to what we're trying to do. We'll try and cut back on the games for Smith and Lopez, and we'll focus mainly on Nerdy for the next year and see how we get on. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button. If you're enjoying the series, I'd love it if you hit the like button. If you can share the video, that'd be great. And check out the Patreon page. The link is in the description below. If you want to show the support to the channel, you can do it that way. It's not expected, but it is very much appreciated, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you. Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run. This is what we waited for.